Good day, everyone. Thank you for joining me on today's post. What if you woke up one day to discover that the world you knew was only a fraction of reality? That your entire life, your thoughts, your very potential had been locked away from you? What if the key wasn't something you could hold, but something you had to become? 200 years from now, this is the reality for my main character. Let me introduce her. Her name is Sasha. She had always been different. Not through her choice, but because of the implants that had been biologically inserted into her spine and brain from the age of 3. None of her friends had these. It always drove a quiet hum beneath the surface of her thoughts, a feeling of being, well, different, something more, something just beyond her grasp. But she never could have imagined the truth. Her mind, like all other humans, was largely closed, 90% closed, a deliberate ancient suppression. And until now, for Sasha, the locks have been shattered. To have a fully open mind in a closed world is to be a beacon in the dark. It's a terrifying and yet exhilarating journey. Every emotion from those around her is now an open book. But the true weight comes not from the minds of the present, but from the truth of the past. Sasha learns it all, a history of manufactured ignorance, of stolen potential. The revelation is a storm inside, it's a torrent of grief for the billions of lives living in a shadow of their true potential, and the astonishment at the deception that has bound humanity for millennia. This knowledge is a life changing burden. With her mind awakened, fully open, Sasha sees the silent, stoic, ancient, megalithic, and monolithic structures, ancient artifacts, not as relics, but as a sleeping sentient network. An ancient technology that has been waiting for the powerful minds that created them to return and reinstate them to the true purposes for which they were created. They are conduits and they tell the story of what humanity used to be. And with this truth comes a poignant understanding. The shackles are not permanent, but the forces that forged them are still here and confessing their actions which they now wish to reverse. The truth is not just history, it is a warning. And it's not enough that she knows. Everyone must be awakened. The fate of humanity depends on it. And the clock is ticking. But Sasha is not the only one who knows the truth. They are those of the golden bloodline who, despite having their minds partially opened, are not yet aware that there is more. But with what they have, they wish to keep it for themselves as they see themselves as elite. They'll do anything to keep humanity in the dark, to keep our mind shackled. Her revelation is not just a personal journey, it's the first shot in a war for the future of our species. The journey begins now. Discover the truth, unlock your mind. Ancient Future, Mind Dreams, my debut novel, will be available very soon, online and in paperback. Book one of a trilogy. It will change the way you see the world forever.